Joshua 18. The entire Israelite company assembled at Shiloh, and there they set up the tent of meeting. Though they had subdued the land, 7 Israelite tribes had not been assigned their allotted land. So Joshua said to the Israelites, "How long do you intend to put off occupying the land the Lord God of your ancestors has given you? Pick 3 men from each tribe. I will send them out to walk through the land and make a map of it for me. Divided into 7 regions, Judah will stay in its territory in the south, and the family of Joseph in the territory in the north. But as for you, map out the land into 7 regions and bring it to me. I will draw lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Levites will not have an allotted portion among you, for their inheritance is to serve the Lord." Excuse me. Gad, Reuben, and the half-tribe of Manasseh have already received their allotted lands east of the Jordan, which Moses, the Lord's servant, assigned them. When the men started out, Joshua told those going to map out the land, "Go, walk through the land, map it out, and return to me. Then I will draw lots for you before the Lord here in Shiloh." The men journeyed through the land and mapped it and its cities out into 7 regions on a scroll. Then they came to Joshua at the camp at Shiloh. Joshua drew lots for him in Shiloh before the Lord, and divided the land according to the Israelites according to their allotted portions. The first lot belonged to the tribe of Benjamin by its clans. Their allotted territory was between Joseph and Judah. Their northern border started at the Jordan, went up the slope of Jericho on the north, ascended westward to the hill country, and extended to the wilderness at Beth-aven. It then crossed from there to Luz to the slope of Luz to the south, that is Bethel, and ascended to Adar, located on the hill that is south of the lower Beth Haran. It then turned on the west side, southward from the hill near Beth Horon on the south, and extended to Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jearim, a city belonging to the tribe of Judah. This is the western border. The southern side started at the edge of Kiriath Jearim and extended westward to the springs of the waters of Nephtoah. The border then descended to the edge of the hill country near the valley of Ben Hinnom, located in the valley of the Rephaites to the north. It descended through the valley of Hinnom to the slope of the Jebusites to the south and down to En-Rogel. It went northward, extending to En-Shemesh and Gilalath, opposite the pass of Adamim, and descended to the stone of Bahon, son of Reuben. It crossed to the slopes in front of the Rift Valley to the north and descended into the Rift Valley. It then crossed to the slopes of Beth Haglah to the north and ended at the northern tip of the Salt Sea at the mouth of the Jordan River. This was the southern border. The Jordan River bordered it on the east. These were the borders of the land assigned to the tribe of Judah by its clans. These cities belonged to the tribe of Benjamin by its clans: Jericho, Beth Haglah, Emek Keziz, Beth Arba, Zemarium, Bethel, Avim, Para, Ophrah, Kepher, Ammonai, Aphni, and Geba, a total of 12 cities and their territories. Gibeon, Ramah, Beeroth, Mizpah, Kipharia, Mozah, Rechem, Irpeel, Taralah, Zelah, Heleth, the Jebusite cities, that is Jerusalem, Gibeon, and Kiriath, a total of 14 cities and their town. This was a land assigned to the tribe of Benjamin by its clans. Yeah. It does say soonest. I know that. Yes. As soonest possible. It'll be back as soonest possible. It's supposed to be a wordplay there on the BRB screen. Or a slur, like, yeah, not soonish, soonest. But not everyone catches that, so I'm glad you did. So what's interesting here is you have they had 12 cities. Now we count a few more. Or they had 14 cities. Why not count them all together? I don't know. Now maybe if I knew and put them on the map, it'd be easier to figure out. They had 12 and they're in this region, and there's 14 and they're in this region. I'm not sure. But that's what we have. But we have like the laying out of all of the area all the way around. And why do we have that? Because if you are of this tribe, you need to know that the fulfillment of the promises to Abraham have happened, and this is your territory. This is where you reside. This is your people. This is what God has gifted you. And so having it fully mentioned for every single one is important. And I know for us, it's like, why? This takes so long. I don't know any of these places. I can't even imagine them. Could you have just drawn a map? Yeah. See, Moses or Joshua sent them out to draw a map. Now he's dividing them up. And so here are the places. So when they go to draw the map, you're drawing lines between. They may not be straight lines, but they're going along rivers, and they're going from one place to another. I want to go check up ear peel. I'm not sure how that one is said. There's a couple other places in here. So let's go Joshua 18. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And since I want to hear how it's said, I got to put my headphones on. Bum, bum, bum. There it is. Let's go ahead and do Rechem. Rechem Ralph. And Tarala. Tarala la 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 la. Variegation. That's not a word I use very often. Ear peel. God will heal. Yes, it's a double E there. It should be pe'el. There's probably it's aleph in the middle there that's not pronounced. That's how you get that. Okay. Reeling. Like, yeah, that's a good name. Like, you're reeling from me. Okay, so variegation. Like I said, not a word I use often. I want to go see what that actually says it means. So I'm not 100% sure on that. The appearance of differently colored zones. Okay. There we go. So variegated is probably why I was like, yeah, okay. So variegation is the different colored zones. It's a different colored zone. Interesting. All right. There's probably more names that would be interesting to go look up there. Not going to do that. Let me just scroll if there was anything else. But there we have the dividing up of the territory of everything that's going on. The hill country. So Benjamin is down towards the south by Judah. And then rolls around. Okay.